Yeah, so it's a nice turnout for everybody to come on a cold winter evening this time of year. So we're just here to announce Dennis's show, really. I'm giving him a helping hand with some of my fighters. Men Steel, it's happening in Sheffield, so I think the name fits, and we've got some of the best fighters in Yorkshire on this bill, with myself and Dennis working together. There's a lot of big names in Sheffield. At the minute, you've got Kel Brook, who's flying the flag for everyone. Big Dave Allen's at back in a big fight soon. And these are the guys that seem to be getting forgotten, but some of the best fighters in Yorkshire. So if Dennis wants to go down his way on and introduce everyone.
Thanks, Stefy. Yeah, just to reiterate, we're working together with Stefy, and together we're putting a cracking show together. And obviously we've got the kids have got a platform of free sport. We put a cracking show on last time, a couple of months ago. Liam Cameron, Messiah winning the Commonwealth title in an absolute stormer. Obviously the highlight of his career, come of age, win the middleweight Commonwealth title. So, and how do you compete, how do you keep them sort of standards? Well, I'm afraid to say, on paper we have done. And teaming up with Stefy, putting this show together, it's got all the makings of a cracking night. We've got Neil and Glenn McCrory from Boxing Social, who are going to add a lot more profile to what we're doing already. So, without dragging the evening on, I'm going to introduce some of our fighters on my side, and this is how we're going to play it. And tell you a little bit and introduce the lads, and they'll say one or two words, and anybody who wants to ask any questions, you can do. So obviously to my left is the Commonwealth middleweight champion, come of age in his last fight at Ponds Forge, in the home of many great fights, and hopefully he's going to be another world champion, and he might be looking at the next world champion on this top table, because myself working alongside Stefy, and I'll not just say this cheesily, who knows what we can achieve. I've took kids to world titles who's not Olympians, who's what people might say have overachieved. Well, we've never thought that, because myself and I know Stefy alike, such as Jim and McDonald, people like that, have believed in kids, and we've got them to world titles, when maybe two of the big two in Matchroom and Box Nation have overlooked us, but we put time and effort and belief into kids like that, and this is what we're doing hopefully with some of these kids on this top table. And going back to Liam, obviously a proud night. I had to be impartial on the night because I've been working with Sam Sheedy, who's a great guy to work with, but I'm sorry to say he's retired, which I think is premature. But Liam's career moves on, upwards and onwards, and we're looking to defend against the new English champion in Elliot Matthews, who we went down to London to watch at the York Hall. And Liam, obviously, he's going to tell you a little bit about what his thoughts are about that fight, the upcoming fight, but you know, I've got my thoughts on it, and I'm very, very confident. So I'm just going to introduce our new champion, Liam Cameron.
Commonwealth Champion. Box won this after 2 attempts, finally got it after beating Sam Sheedy. So yeah, I'm happy for Dennis and Stefy putting me on this show. That's it, that's all I'm going to say, short and sweet.
What do you think about the opponent, Elliot Matthews? Yeah, you watched him in London last week.
I watched him in London. I thought we were old, you know, in ring. I think I should stop him, but we'll see how it goes.
How far do you think you can go, Liam?
All the way. I had Barry McGuigan message me the other day. Said he thinks I'm one of the best British talent, so I should be doing well.
Well, look, I said it when I think you interviewed me after the fight, and I think I said it before. It seems his traits of Clint Woods in him, and I think he's got the stature. He's massive at middleweight, and you know, his trainer Chris Smedley, he's worked with me for years, and we've known him for a long, long time. And obviously, we're very pleased. Last all with Graf, he's put it. He's got a champion. He took him to the ABA title, and I honestly believe he can go on the world scene, Liam. If he keeps learning, keeps listening, and that belief there. And you know, Glenn, once you win a meaningful title, you can become a better fighter overnight. And I think that's going to happen with Liam, and I think it's going to frighten any middleweight in this country to death. And it's just more than anything in life, boxing is about timing. And the right fights at the right time for Liam, I think we can get him on the horse.
What names are you looking for?
Called Mola, Brian Rose, we've had Adam Etches.
Murray, you know, fighters like that who's up there, being there.
Martin Murray's perfect for you.
I think so. You know, great fight. It's guaranteed to be a great fight.
Yeah.
So that's the sort of calibre I want to see Liam in. He's frightened nobody. He's just come back from Australia. Wrong end of the wrong decision. Nobody's ever put him on the deck. He's got a granite chin, and you know, it can sometimes get you out of trouble. Chin, but you know, like we've seen with Clinton Woods, and he's learning all the time. And you saw in that last performance, he come of age, Glenn, and if he can build on that, you know, we might have got a kid on the world scene. So very, very happy with his progression. And then
we've got a British title fight. I don't think this fight's going to really need any selling from that side. I think it's a proper great trade fight. You've got Josh Wale now, British champion, an established fighter at British level, and you've got Bobby Jenkinson, a Commonwealth champion. Bobby, similar to Josh, had done it kind of the hard way, done it in a weight corner. He seemed to take a route with fighting a weight as a weight fighter and beating good fighters. And he went and upset the apple cart in a very big win against a highly rated fighter in Louis Petit, and he went and did a job on him. But yeah, he's very similar to Josh in the way that he's been an away fighter and got some results. And then you've got Josh Wale now. All his dream had ever been is to win a British title. Since he's a kid, I mean, this week's Boxing Monthly, there's a big article in, and it's great. When he was a kid and somebody says, what do you want to do, 8, 9, 10, 11 years old, he got his brother who were boxing at the time. He wanted to be a boxer, but he wanted to be British champion. And he's been nearly man. He's fought 2-3 times before. And the last one we were fighting at the time when I wasn't working with Gavin McDonald. And I can remember you there, Glenn, you thought you beat Gavin, didn't you? You did commentary, I think, for Sky. And it was a cracking fight, and same again, Josh continuously being the nearly man, always, you know, back end of wrong decisions, or just fell short in some cracking fights. And since, it's been an absolute pleasure and a roller coaster since I've started working with him and his dad. I love being a part of this team. I love what we've achieved, and personally, I mean, you can't look by Bobby. Bobby's a proper fight, but if Josh can come through this, I think I've been there working with Dennis with what happened with Jamie McDonald. I think he can push on for world title fights. Somebody said to me, do you think Josh Wale can beat Paul Butler? Yeah, of course I think, yeah. Josh's last fight, we were sparring with Jamie McDonald on a regular basis, and without a doubt, Jamie's one of the best fighters in the world. And if you watch the spars, Jamie will tell you this sentence, that Josh can rise to that level. So, as a manager and promoter of Josh, as well as training him alongside his dad, if Josh can come Bobby, and I'm confident he can, then I'd love to see Josh push on for a European or a world title fight. That's how close he is now. And he'll probably go along and say a few words on the back of that. And how you feel about this fight and what you want from it?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I mean, this is my 5th British title fight. We all know the story. I've done it hard way. I'm coming now, I'm 29-year-old. I've had best year of my professional career. I've won English, I've won British. I've defended it. It was a big thing to me. It's alright winning it, you've got to defend it. And I went out and defended it 12 weeks after I won it. It's been really, I couldn't write this year. It's been best year of my life. Apart from having my kids, that there for everything what I've worked towards. Promised my dad, who's trained me since I've been 8-year-old. We've had some terrible years with my dad, and we've come through that. And I told him if he kept fighting his illness, I'd keep fighting, I'd win him that. And we won a British title together as an amateur, now we've won a British title as a professional. I'll be honest, I don't care if I go out here now and get knocked over. I would have.
We want to on February 2nd.
Yeah. Don't cry me pure on, because I've lived my dream, you know what I mean? I've won my dad that, that's all I wanted to do. For all them years he's been me, and he's carried on fighting his illness, I've carried on fighting through it all. We've teamed up with this man, and he's been missing key. I've only got a small team, and
You want to get it out right?
yeah, I want to get it out right. Yeah, definitely. You know what I mean? I want to go and take it to my dad's, and he can keep it then.
I mean, just adding to that, you've got when he won the title, his first voluntary defence was against Don Broadhurst, who's been a good fighter for a number of years and a top amateur. Now his second voluntary defence is against Bobby Jenkinson, who's a Commonwealth Champion, and kid can really fight. It's an acid test. There's easier fights out there for us.
Great platform, though.
Yeah, exactly. And working with Dennis and giving us an opportunity to go on Free Sports again on free TV, so Britain can see this fight. But we'll pass over to Bobby, because this is his chance. He's you know, Josh is the champion now. He's got something that Bobby wants, and the kid, you know, he's coming to win that. We've got to be ready for it. It's as simple as that. So it's a pleasure to have you on, giving you an opportunity.
Well, first of all, I want to say thank you for giving me the opportunity, and I've got a lot of respect for Josh. He's done a lot, and well done, mate. But obviously now it's my time to shine. I'm going to get in there and do my best. I've been from all my other fights. I've not done it full time, and now I'm doing it full time. I've got a bit of sponsor behind me. So this time it's going to be a new Bobby Jenkinson. I'm going to give it everything I've got. It's going to be a 50-50 fight for me. A really hard fight. Josh is a really good kid. He's been in there with a lot of good people. I've been in there with good people. I've done it the hard way. It's going to be a hell of a fight. Probably one of the best fights of the year. And bring it on, really. I say,
Can you win it,
let the
Bobby?
best man win.
Can you win it?